Yo, Chucky Old School with a new update on the two greatest years in hip hop history, 1988 and 1989. This one's a new one from 89. This is going to be the album that's right here. You see it. Classic, instant classic, released on July 13th, 1989. It's No One Can Do It Better by the DOC. Now, to give you a little background on this, I grew up in Philadelphia. So I'm East Coast. I'm an East Coast person. But when this album came out, a lot of us was like, yo, he from out there sounded like that? Because he had a flow that you really didn't see anybody at that point in LA or in California with that flow. Now it came out later that he was from Texas, but still you didn't see anybody on that coast really with his kind of flow. And the one that let everybody know who he was this song coming on right now. And the way it comes on with you just know it's something. Off that Foster Silver's Misdemeanor breakbeat that DOC killed that John. It was huge here in Philly. I don't know, I'm guessing where you were at that time. It was huge. In 1989, I had just graduated high school. Class 89, June 89. That was me. So I can remember listening to this album and I was like, yo, he down with NWA. So it was like, yo, they got a squad out there. Another one off that album that I really liked, that I also think was a single, was Mind Blowing, because of that track. And just listen to it. You hear it playing now. It's heavy, and it's not overwhelming you, but it's a heavy, nice track. And again, the DOC killed it. Production by Dre, killed. One of the other things one of the other songs on that album that was also a single, because I think he had 4 singles off this album. 4 singles was the DOC and the Doc, and other than the song I'm gonna mention after this, the DOC and the Doc is my favorite track off that album. Is it funky enough? It's heavy, but the way it comes on, and it's just, the way he's flowing, it's just, and that was different from what we heard. It's just, he sounded like he was from the East Coast. I'm sure there were people in Dallas, California, Phoenix, Cleveland. I'm sure there were people who was rhyming like this, but we weren't just hearing. Now, for my money, and I always say that, for my money, so that means my opinion, one of the greatest posse cuts ever put on wax is what you hear playing right now. And Ice Cube, when you heard it, when the way he comes on, listen to him. And he's just spitting. So it's I'm gonna wind up probably doing the greatest posse cuts. At some point I'll get around to it. That's what I do. But for my money, that's one of the greatest posse cuts. The only thing I have ahead of that is the Scenario and the Scenario remix. Both of those are for me the best posse cuts ever. And the grand finale, they couldn't play it on the radio because of they couldn't. I don't even think they did a radio edit for that. But listen, youngin', if you never heard it, go listen to the grand finale and listen to Ice Cube sets it off, and then Doc just finishes it up, or DOC finishes it up at the end of the song with some hit. That was the one thing that you didn't see. Ice Cube could rhyme. He was dope. Ren could rhyme. He was dope. But the DOC had a different kind of flow than both of them. You could just, just like you could tell Ice Cube and Ren, they were they weren't on the same thing, but they were kind of similar, as far as how they presented. The DOC was something completely different. And I'm guessing when Eazy-E heard it, he had to, sign him. So, we all know how it went down after that. And I think had he not had his accident, he probably would have been one of the greatest of all time, because that first album, you don't get too many debuts like that. And that debut was something. So, as the instrumental of the John that set him off plays in the background, this is the closing of my latest installment of the 2 greatest years in hip hop and the albums that came out. Again, this album here by this artist here is one of the albums that came out in the 2 best years of hip hop. Now, you can agree, disagree, drop a comment, tell me what you think, but keep it, keep it unargumentative, because I'm not here to argue with nobody. I'm here to give my opinion. But Chucky Old School out.